He's a slow development. It seems like you get fourth round pick for him. You know, your safety. You say he's slow. I'll give you fourth round pick for him. Yeah, yeah. The hell, he's slow. He don't look like he working nothing out there. He don't look like. Motherfucker, not when him tell nobody at 98. Don't want to tell nobody that shit. That motherfucker 90. That motherfucker 98. Motherfucker gonna keep getting roasted, boy.
Right at the convergence of the
You get some
Three
real
Rivers
safeties out there,
on
bro.
Art Rooney
Like
Drive. We welcome
give me
you to
nothing from
Heinz
Michael.
Field in
Michael
Pittsburgh,
Hyde.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that
The scene
motherfucker
a
ain't
few
on that.
moments ago. Here it
Michael
is.
Hyde,
It's unlike
93 of
any
them.
other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
89, might be
These
89,
folks
but he don't
are
get
fired
burnt.
up as their guys
They
are
know what you're
ready
doing,
to do battle between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I agree. Well, Don, what's your record now, Don? 10 and 4? What's your record? What's your record?
Here we go now. 319. 319. Gone.
Mayfield on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Dean. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a third down. Here's Mayfield.
Okay, you don't need.
Pettis, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down
see
to
that shit.
39.
Hey, here, listen. What should I do? Shit, what are you gonna tell you for, motherfucker? Figure it out. Figure it out.
So from the
Fuck you,
39
this
now,
right.
they'll come up on a
Like
first
salmon
and
and
10.
sausage head or something? What the fuck you think you is?
On first down, Drake. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
Fucking baked bean, baby. Motherfucking baked bean.
And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
First down, Mayfield. Incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And they went for a big play through.
He dropped it.
Second down.
Oh, the
Now
touchdown.
it's third.
Oh, he caught it. Damn, let me challenge that. The fuck? Oh, man, they don't let me challenge it? Wow, he caught that shot. Ruh, 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 ruh.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt.
64 yards, baby. Let's get it. See what we can do.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So there you go, partner. How about that?
Oh, that was pretty cool.
That will tie the all-time record set by Matt Prater of the Broncos back in 2013.
And you know, when Prater hit from 64, that was like breaking DiMaggio's streak or breaking the 4-minute mile of Bannister. Tom Dempsey, 63. That was a legendary number. So to top that here, even if it just ties the record, pretty darn awesome.
Throwing, Hundley. Got his man, it's Eifert. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go. Here
go, baby.
The football. And it looks like Steelers.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
What part of they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. And they'll go on the ground. And down inside the 15 he goes. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And into the red zone now, and Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
Effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Charles, they won last week despite... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Now Hundley. Looking for strong, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Pat P, baby.
Set up shop at the 27-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On the option, here's Juszczyk.
Damn, he knocked the hell out of that motherfucker.
It's out, it's loose. And the Jets
Damn,
have
man.
recovered.
He doesn't get many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number's going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking. A lot of times, their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. Oh, the spin. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going deep for Brown. And it'll be intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone.
Oh, they had the sack. That's why I switched.
A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Steelers. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Throwing deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked picked off by Trey Boston, and they will take over
How the
possession
fuck you
of
gonna
the
underthrow
football
the bitch, man?
at their
Wide the fuck
42-yard
open.
line.
Damn.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio!
They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ohio! Ohio!
He'll look to throw. Looking for strong, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And this would have been returned to right around the 38-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I think that was a pretty good read right there. They caught him in zone defense and went to the hitch. And because they're in zone, that creates a natural space between the defenders and the receiver, able to get it to him quickly and let him get upfield.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Flex round! Flex round!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going deep. They've got his man.
Oh, you didn't pick that.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Joey Bosa in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And pressure gets to him again. Joey Bosa in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Right, I seen that. What was that, man?
Bag of tricks here after
What was
first and
that?
2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Exactly. That was stupid, man. I seen that, bro.
Flex round, flex round, flex round, flex round, flex round, flex round.
They'll drop the throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And these guys have got
Go, man.
the closing stages of the first half.
Fucking play me. Fuck you think I am?
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Mayfield.
Hallelujah.
One for Davis.
Oh! This sorry son of a bitch, man.
So we reach halftime.
Fucking Mayfield, fucking white trash.
On top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Fuck out of here.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Jets. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They go play action here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Oh, I didn't come
A
up.
good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Now Gordon, and he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. And accepted, of course, and that moves it back 5.
I heard that.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here.
Hut, my ass. Hut. Keep Hut. Fuck out of here. The bumble claw.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender.
You won't throw it to the outside so I can picnic that motherfucker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at his field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just
they
make
got
the
me on
play,
that hit.
but turn it into something
They got
big.
me on that.
That's what
I tried to
coaches
get
harp
away.
on
They
all
won't
the
let me
time.
move.
How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
Good evening, fellas and white men.
Snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Hey, man, you know, it's all good, man. I'm Uncle Ruckus. I love my white babies with blue eyes and blonde hair, smelling like lemon pledge and fairy dust.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now.
I must say lemon pledge. I must say lemon pledge.
Lemon pledge. I didn't say that. Uncle Ruckus said that. I am Uncle Ruckus. No relation. No. I don't use chemicals to dust. Oh, Young Guns.
Yeah.
I'm one game away from doing what I said I was going to do. I lost the Dougie. I told you I was going to either lose the Dougie or I was going to lose the guy. 8 out of 9. Here I go.
Right. I'm right behind. I'm right up on your ass. Don't worry about it.
Listen, we need Gotti to beat Mr. Football.
How they were going to get that done.
If Gotti beat Mr. Football, I'm in the playoffs.
How many plays do you script out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Man, that motherfucker got me on a fumble, man. Some bullshit. I tried to move out the way, man. He made me hit it. He got it on the 7-yard line. Then beat the motherfucker. Yeah.
You better beat him.
He's going to be stopped in his
tracks. Baker Mayfield goddamn throwing all kind of stupid shit.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Send me with a beat Mr. Football, man. He in the hospital. Hey.
Mayfield now on second down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
I just wanted to come in and let you know. And I saw the white guy in here, so I had to come and say salutations, sir. How are you?
I would expect to see some pressure here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And that's caught inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Dre. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line.
God damn it, y'all bad.
Picked off by the linebacker, CJ.
Damn, should have waited.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Waited, man.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw to the left side here for Eifert.
Oh, this motherfucker. Fuck out of here.
23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Hundley now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Back to throw here. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
This is taken at the 15. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter now from Jacksonville. And the 49ers have scored again, really extending that lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On the give, this is Drake. And now running right through it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. First down, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he gets it down to the 32. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff for Drake.
Why just go that way, man? What's wrong with this game, man?
Stop him behind the line.
Damn.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Mayfield down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Throwing, Hundley. To the left side here for Eifert. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Hundley.
God dang!
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. The Jets on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And Eifert has it.
Oh, he caught that shit.
9 yards on the play.
Get that shit,
down.
bro.
And the key number on that play, 3.
He
Third
caught
play of the
that
drive,
shit.
3rd down.
God.
Spectacular
Let's make it
catch
stop.
turns into
Right
a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a
Bring
3 and
the
out.
lumber.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll set up to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're
What's up,
passing
bro?
in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Oh, spinning away. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
What, C.J. Mosley? His boy. Wasn't mine.
Second down, Mayfield.
He dropped it, man. Look at this shit hit,
It's
man.
incomplete.
Look at this shit,
Well,
bro.
this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
This shit is unorthodox.
Find him. Find him.
The fuck out of here, fucking tater tot ass motherfucker.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. from the gun, Mayfield. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Right.
And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
Super
I love the
duper.
theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
No, too big. Can't even get up under that shit.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Detroit! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Okay, well, we got four. We got four. Let's go, fellas. We got four down. Let's go.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. 58, right over there, right over there. Here, here. Mike, 58, right there.
Mayfield off the play fake. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Go, big dog. Hey, 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 hey.
Kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Back to throw.
Hit! Oh! Hit! 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 They cheating on me, bro. They cheating on me, bro.
Tried to go for the big one there.
They cheating on me, hit. Come on, man. They cheating on me, bro. Come on, what more can I do, bro? What more you want me to do? You told me to be a defensive coordinator? Nigga. No, no, no.
Jets on third down.
No, hell
They've
no.
only converted once in 4
Hell
tries.
no, nigga.
This
I'm
is
an
3rd and
animal.
8.
I'm going to show you. I'll show you what you taught your boy. Hell no. You motherfucking animal.
He's back to throw. And
There you go.
crusher there.
Hit. You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
And he's able to get it back to
You know what time it is.
27.
I ain't got to tell you no more.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Hey, I know what to do now, baby. I told you, man. I ain't new at this. I'm true at this.
They'll run with Drake. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
Gonna work it out.
Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout.
I know.
As
I ain't
they'll
gonna
talk
do nothing
things
dog
over
dumb,
prior
bro.
to this upcoming
Ain't
second
gonna do nothing
down
dumb.
play.
Fuck that. I know what I was saying. I ain't gonna do nothing dumb, bro. He might blitz. I'm gonna try him deep.
After the loss
He might try to deep. I'm gonna
you're
go deep on
second and
him.
11.
Nah, I'm going deep on him, man. Be quiet. He don't know I'm going deep. No, he don't know I'm going deep, bro. He don't know I'm going deep. Like I'm gonna fool him. I'm gonna fool him, bro. Watch this. Watch this.
Right back to Drake. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As he'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down.
Man, I did run the ball, motherfucker. What you talking about?
They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Check 26, check 26.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And the Jets set to take the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles.
I'm going to keep my shit back.
No timeouts.
I'm going to keep my shit behind. He catch it in bounds, it's going to be a wrap. He didn't even get that.
How many times have we seen it happen where you know it,
He
and
had
a
so
guy's
many
still
beat
looking
him
for
downfield.
a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
Another one last time. Yes,
they definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for Pittsburgh, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Let's go. Oh, I know that was crazy. I don't know what happened.